In October of 2011, the much-anticipated Black Diamond opened at Knoebels Amusement Resort in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. People from all over have been waiting for over 2 years for the opportunity to ride this dark attraction. Part of the reason for the excitement is that this ride had been given a second chance at life by the Knoebel organization. The Black Diamond was originally known as the Golden Nugget Mine Ride and was built in 1960 on Hunts Pier in Wildwood, New Jersey. This custom steel track coaster was designed by John C. Allen and built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company. The popular ride operated on the pier until it was permanently closed in 1998. The ride sat dormant for 10 years until its then owners, the Maury organization, decided it was time to remove the ride to make room for future development. Many people figured it was the end of the line for the Golden Nugget until Dick Knoebel stepped into the scene.
As a kid, I remember riding it down into Wildwood, and I thought it was the greatest family ride that had been built. And when they closed in 2000 or 2001, whatever it was, I approached the Maurys about acquiring it, and they were not interested in doing it at that time. And I just persisted for, I think it took me 7 years. But finally they acquiesced after they announced that they were going to demolish the whole thing. They had made some other offers, some deals, but I didn't like those deals. So what we bought was the track, the cars, the blueprints, and all the mechanical components, but none of the tricks. They wanted to keep the tricks.
The Black Diamond uses the same track and layout as the Golden Nugget, although now the outside is designed to look like a coal mine rather than a gold mine. Also, a decision was made to enclose the third floor of the ride.
We added the enclosed top area because down there, of course, it was open to the weather, and you saw how much it rained here in September, and today even. So we wanted to be sure we could run in inclement weather. And that presented a little bit of a problem when we put the thing back together again because that roof was pitched. And the height of the vents supporting the track were different than what the blueprint showed for because of the pitch in the roof. So we had a little jiggling problem to solve.
Knoebels built the ride in-house using the original John C. Allen blueprints. And although the blueprints were over 50 years old, only a few modifications needed to be made to bring the ride up to code.
They had one single door fire escape from the third floor and one from the second floor and one from the first floor. Well, now the ASTM code says that you must have 2 exits from every floor. So I went out and found a fire escape for sale in the Harrisburg Classifieds. I read Classifieds diligently, and we put the extra fire escapes together with that.
The ride was also updated with modern controls, a wider front porch for wheelchair access, a comprehensive sprinkler system, and a video camera system which monitors the trains throughout every part of the ride. And these 5 trains were completely rebuilt in-house by the Knoebels using the original wheels and hardware.
Original grab bars, and now we had more made. And I had them chrome plated down in Labrandy's in Middletown. But the door latching mechanism, that's original. We're in process of creating 3 more trains of our own. And I'll tell you, I went out to find a 9-inch steel wheel on the market. I could find a 9-inch semi-steel wheel, but I couldn't find a 9-inch steel wheel. So I had to have a pattern made, and that was $1.50.
As for the theming of the ride, Knoebels turned to the talents of Jim Malonick and JMM Studios of Woodbine, New Jersey.
Bill Tracy had done the original theming, and I knew there was somebody out there who had followed through in his line of work down there in South Jersey. But we did interview 2 or 3 other firms, but I just wasn't happy with them because they were design firms. And they said, "You aren't going to build it?" No, we just design. Jim Malonick was a guy who was going to design it and be the hands-on builder himself. And this made sense. And he worked well with us. And he's still got a punch card list of things he wants to smuts up.
Although several stunts from the original ride were rebuilt for the Black Diamond, several new stunts were designed which pay homage to Pennsylvania coal mining.
Well, we have a Centralia scene back here, and it's just everything's going down a big hole. and we have to get the notification that it's Centralia a little bit ahead of time. And there's a Shepton mine disaster scene in there, but you probably don't remember about Shepton mine's disaster. 3 guys were trapped in a mine up here toward Hazelton, a town called Shepton, and they bored a 5-inch hole down to them and dropped water and food down to them. It was because it was a couple of days until they got a 24-inch drill up here from Texas and drilled down and got them out.
The Black Diamond was scheduled to open at the beginning of the 2011 season, but several problems delayed the opening.
I thought we'd be able to just put the building up, put the beginning, and bang, 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 and it'd work. No, there were lots of snags and things we had to go back and think out and do a little resigning on. It was a lot more than I had originally anticipated, but I think overall it's going to be worth it.
Since its opening on October 8th, public response for the Black Diamond has been positive.
It's a very fun ride. I like the way it's very family oriented, and it tells a story as you're plummeting down hills.
It was very fun for the whole family. Everybody had fun on it.
It's definitely a family ride. It's not scary, but enough to keep you on your toes. And my 5-year-old loved it.
It was pretty neat. They did a very good job with all the tricks. My favorite part was the barrel at the end because it made it feel like the car was going sideways.
And what is Dick Knoebel's favorite part of the ride?
All of it. I couldn't point out one particular favorite part. It all meshes together so well. It's a complete package.
Dark in the Park commends the Knoebel organization for saving a classic dark attraction and allowing a whole new generation of amusement park goers a chance to experience this unique ride. The Black Diamond will remain open for the rest of Knoebel's Hallow Fun Nights in October. Check their website for operating hours. Reporting for darkinthepark.com, this is Bill Cherkasky.